yeah, hear those tunes, bringing us in. We are ready to play. We're ready to have some fun. We're ready to jump into some Bannerlord to show this game off here today. So, before we get started, you guys know what I'm about to say. We all know what I'm about to say. We all know what's going to go down. This stream is brought to you by Boom Sneak Energy. Head on over to sneakenergy.com. You create a good party and check out. Go ahead and help a brother out, brother. So we have some fun here today. Play this game, which is actually quite amazing. And it is still in demo, so keep those things in mind as we jump into this. The music is vivifying. So spotty. And the creation of your coat of arms is actually very fun. It is a great time in the USA. For those that, you know, watch me all the time. Fratello, how you doing, Deadeye? Good to see you, brother. My allergies are pretty rough, but we're coming back into it. Yes, I will be playing Cyberpunk. If I play it on the channel, I do not know. So you have a lot of different options here for your coat of arms, which I really honestly, I think it's one of those things that like kind of makes this early portion of the game for me, because it's like, man, you can really create a cool custom look for yourself and for that coat, right? So I can go ahead and press this too, and I get different dimidations. You just have a lot of really cool things that you can do here that I think it's like so many games just don't have that, right? Like even a game like Bannerlord, where your banner is part of your name. The developer is called Slavic Magic. Let's go ahead though and make the Black Templars. I think that's what we're going to be doing here. That's cool. I could like do like that, which is really cool. Like it's just really well done, man. I just, honestly, I love it. Uniform scale, huh? Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so we're going primary field, white, secondary color. Do a little bit of a white accent on that. Wait. And this will be black. Actually, that's black. Probably throw like a dark gray accent on here too. Yeah, it kind of gives it a nice little outline, which is cool. What would just a white one look like? Yeah, no. Dark gray is definitely the way to go. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, dude? Yeah, the details are really, really well done. But then I could do a bunch of cool stuff here, like, oh, it's a successor chapter, you know? Like, you could have a lot of really fun, cool stuff with ways that you want to do this. Like a bunch of little seaman things right there, which is pretty sweet. But I could then change and say, hey, I want this to have more tiling, so I have more fleur-de-lis in my image. I want those fleur-de-lis to be upside down. There you go. You can do so much stuff with just this portion of the game, and I think that's such a strong display of awesomeness. Let's get that right. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Actually, I kind of like that. Dude, I actually really like that right there. Yeah, buddy. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Is it what you want to do? Did you want to say hi? Oh. Everybody, Roman here has had poopy diarrhea all weekend. We were waking up multiple times. But he is better now. He got some antibiotics and it calmed his little gut bacteria down. You good? You good? He's a good pup, man. He's a great pup. So starting supplies, approval, we can change all these things, but we're not. We're just going to jump into this game, raw dogging it. I've played it a little bit, not a whole ton. Now, there are some things that you cannot do in the game because it is the demo. So, you know, we won't be able to show off stuff like military. I can't make a manor house or like a castle for that matter. Queek, what's up, my brother? So, let's go ahead and jump into this. Didn't you have a retriever? No. I have a... I used to have... My friend had a golden retriever that I used to live with. Let's really seep into this. There is a fire at the heart of every settlement, a bastion of safety, warmth, and light against the darkness of the world. On this cold spring morning, your men blow on their fingertips, their breath clouding the air. But there is plenty of work to warm them. As the toil begins, you can almost imagine. You hear the ring of anvils, the toiling of bells, the tolling of bells, the cries at the marketplace, possibilities. In the distance, fog lingers in the hollows of the land, and the world is quiet, watchful, waiting for you to choose which of those to make real. Yeah, man, like, that's the best thing about when my allergies really kick in hard. I can have a lot of fun with, I'm gonna turn interface stuff down. Turn voice stuff up, sound effects, that can go like that. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. You going to town on that little guy? Alright. So, this is a city builder for those that don't know. Someone said make a Bailey first. I can make a Bailey wall. So everything, of course, so right now we're paused to just kind of talk about some stuff on a high level. So we have our homeless tents here, we have our supplies, and just kind of some initial kind of timber and stuff like that, which is huge. That's essentially what allows us to make everything. Let's see what's in our land around us. So we have wild animals over here, we have berries over here. So what we'll probably end up doing here is kind of building in this direction. These trees we can obviously harvest, so we probably want to. I might actually make my logging camp around here. So if I go ahead and click this button, though, I can see where is my water. Okay, the water's running through kind of the central portion over here. Maybe this is where we're going to make a lot of our actual homes. I don't know what emmer fertility is. I don't know if that's supposed to be wheat or not. But it shows you kind of like where it's most fertile. Flax, barley, rye. And I don't know, I'm not really sure what smell is, to be totally honest. It smells here. I wish I did audiobooks, man. Oh, good job. You know. Yeah, man. This is kind of why, personally, I really not enjoy Twitch, but why I kind of thought so much more about Twitch is that it's like, okay, let me just do this. That now. Close this here. Oh, do I have what's causing me to have such huge? I could probably just close this. How's the stream looking? It looks, from the preview, it looks like it's choppy as shit. Is it smooth for you guys? I just want to make sure it's smooth for you and not choppy. Yes, John LeClaire. So much so that someone actually came up to me. Someone came up to me and said, "I'm so sorry. Are you Babish with Binging from Babish?" And I was like, "You're binging with Babish?" I was like, "No, but I am a YouTuber, and everyone thinks I am binging with Babish." This be another case of do as I say, not as I do. And I'm going to go ahead and put this into a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes before it joins the Clean Plate Club. I mean, I clearly watch Babish because I love cooking. Okay, so the first things first is we're going to be making a logging camp because timber is a huge portion of your game because that's how you make buildings. Thank you, Evan. Guys, everybody say hi to Evan. That's my brother. I think I'll kind of put this back. If you like all the art that was made on the channel, you can thank Evan. Because he sucks. Pop this right about here. And you do have to connect things through roads. So how we're going to do this here. Initially, we'll just place this right there and connect these. Just so they've got connection points. Actually, what we'll do is we'll move this. Relocate this right to here. we'll go ahead and put people there. And we're paused right now. That's fine. But anyone who's unassigned will construct and repair things, right? Free cloud idea. Dub over your own videos as if you're talking to Babish. Binging with Babish plays Total War Warhammer. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I suppose I'm going to control left click on these units, move them into formation, and tiny whisk them together, and go ahead and attack. I cannot name things in this game, I don't think. Can we name families? Maybe you... Oh yeah, I can. There we go. Weak head taker's been named. Get the upgrade tab to add farms, but does that matter beyond the minimum to get the option? So, Robert. Robert asked a question about towns. But you were just going to town, man, buddy. Hey, speaking of going to town, hey, calm down. You're going a little too hard, okay? Don't take it away. Thank you. Gentle, buddy. So, when you go ahead and construct buildings, let's go ahead, homes. If you look at this, this would just make a home, but this makes an expansion slot. So I can have the home have any kind of vegetable, chicken coop, or vegetable farm, a chicken coop, dairy farm, stuff like that, which is actually pretty crucial. So let's go ahead and say, because it pretty much allows for production to happen. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and make a straight line down here. Construct that just like that for now. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a look over at village life and burgage plots. So if I go ahead and do this, and then do this, and then do that, you can see it's going to take a lot to make this. If I go ahead and rotate it though, it's basically choosing which side to be like the front of the plots. And because I'm choosing this side instead of this side, it only has enough room for 3 homes. Obviously, I need 5 homes right now because I've got 5 homeless families. So I'm going to change this up a little bit. Probably that's still 4. And I could do something like that if I wanted, whatever, however I want this to work. But we'll probably do... So that's what we need to do, that size. Oh, it still needs to be a little bit longer. We'll probably do that. But unfortunately, to make it, I need 10 timber. And I wish you could just kind of like hold that in its place while you go ahead and do some other things, but we have to come back to that, unfortunately. So this is going to go ahead and construct. Aiden, thank you very much, man. $20 donation, first and biggest donation of the day from Big Daddy Aiden. Yeah, the graphics are really cool, man. Like, you can get all the way up into here. Dude. So realistic, he's got a realistic cock on that oxen, dude. What's wrong with me? Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe after what I just did. You believe I used to work in a corporate office? Oh, I'm a big believer that like the only way to work in a corporate office is to find like that group of friends in the corporate office that is just an HR violation, you know, like always just fucking like getting into trouble. So we're making a storehouse and a granary as well. I'm good, Mike. How you been, brother? And this is going to allow us to store this food, the firewood, the tools, and the timber in both these locations. Let's go ahead to make kind of like a cool avenue here. Hey, don't be going too hard on that thing. I will take it away from you. Yes. Yes, that thing. Oh, don't do that. little poopy butt over here likes to go to town on his toys sometimes, and I have to kind of like take him away. Battle brother. Oh fuck, Mike. I'm sorry, bro. I have a really close friend that had that happen. What stage? What stage? I'm sorry, man. He goes to town with his bone. He loves the shit out of it. But I just gotta pay attention for him to like actually like rip chunks of it out. He just yeah, look at this. Start taking chunks out. Dude, you're gonna take a huge chunk out of it right here, bro. You tabled it. You tabled it for now. Play with one of the other 55 toys. I'm sorry, you went too hard on it. I told you to calm down. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, man. That is rough. I had a friend who dealt with the exact same thing, and it was just not fun. So I'm sorry about that, dude. My thoughts go out to you and your family, brother. Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and download it on Steam. This is just a demo. It's a free demo, so you can go ahead and download it. By the way, more often than not, I play on fast forward. This is one of those games that it's like you're not going to miss anything if you play on normal, like you would say, like, oh shit, it's going too fast. It's Chris everything 3. I can't focus. I can't focus. Well, hey man, I'm glad you're here in California. Where did you drop my feet? Okay, so let's go ahead and slow this down. We need to add some people to the logging camp. I'm going to remove one person from the hitching post, too. And now we're going to start working on some houses, but we need to get more people. Actually, I'm going to put 3 people there. One person at the granary. One person here. Now I can press this button too, which is really cool. Use this setting to control whether peasants should use this building as a temporary job when they're idle, which is really cool, right? Like, so okay, the hitching post, it's idle, so I thought it was chewing on like an apple. Of course, dude. Absolutely, man. You're part of the family. You're part of the family, brother. So the guy in the granary is going to take this little cart. If I just click on him and follow him.
With his drink.
He's gonna go pick up the, I think, yeah, that does it. He's gonna go pick it up. All this food that's just kind of chilling here, which is crucial because we do need it. I never played Banished. Dude, look at that beautiful mountain range over there, man. I do want to play Medieval Dynasty. Here's a question to the bros that are watching. I mean, it's huh, I don't know what slow down is. That's a lot of no's right there. It's Halloween and I'm trying to think of fun things to stream. Phantasmophobia with friends, I thought of that. Diablo 2 with friends, thought of that. And I might have to put you in your crate for a little bit, bud. Give you a little nap time. Roman here did not sleep much this last weekend. So he has been... You don't like Diablo 2? Aiden. I want to play Path of Exile too. Grim Dawn is really good. Grim Dawn is really good. I love Diablo 2. Does not have this consent, it would appear. Yeah, Brandon, you can go ahead and download the demo. Has anyone played Terra Invicta? I've heard it's really good. I love Darkest Dungeon, man. Good call. You know, Darkest Dungeon 2 is fun, but I like 1 more, I think. I like the narrative of 1. 2's kind of... It's cool in how original it is, but I think 1's narrative is a little bit more interesting. Hunt Showdown, I mean... Is 2 5-head for me? Dude, Ross, that's a wild statement. Honestly, I think the remaster is the pinnacle. Because I think the vanilla remaster, sans any changes, is exactly what 2 is, right? I think the remaster is beautiful. Oh, War Hipster, what's up, dude? Guys, please, let's... Misha, can you do me a favor? I can't alt-tab very well right now. Can you link War Hipster's YouTube channel? If you want more help with your painting of your Warhammer minis, please check out my good friend War Hipster. Both him and Painting Coach, I fall asleep watching their painting videos all the time. Dude, Quick, I have not. Turn and I have not played my... I've been so busy trying to get these best to worst campaign videos out for Immortal Empires, and also working on just training Roman, that I haven't really had a whole ton of time. But Vicky 3 is coming up, and that's going to be this month, so I'm hoping that training kind of clears up with him, and we get to a point where I can really start to kind of slow down a little bit. Right now, it's a little crazy. Yeah, bud. Yeah, you like little foot petties. Got to make a forager hut too. Forgot about that. Okay, so I need to... So basically we have to forage for berries too. I did not see your new Bannerlord exploit video. What was it about, Big Daddy Fless? We need 1 more timber here. I mean, dude, War Hipster, I really want to paint my Grey Knights that are still in the box. I got them a week before Roman, thinking I would have way more time to paint them when I got Roman. That was a fool's errand. But now he's at the point where once we do everything in our day, he just lays down and falls asleep under my feet when I play video games at night. Which is, dude, it's such a change of pace than what it was in the beginning. James, pretty much everything when it comes to civic building, but you cannot choose the talent tree for your buildings, and you cannot do any kind of military anything. So, a lot of that. But this is, by the way, this is the development tree. We unlock development points, you can invest them, and I think this is harvesting, this is industry, and this is maybe perhaps crop and field production. And this might be something with administration. I don't know. I have no idea, because it says unknown branch. But then you have policy and production too that you can invest into. So you basically get this way to kind of talent tree out your town. Why I like this is it kind of makes your playthrough feel unique, which is cool, right? If I'm playing Frostpunk, or if I'm playing Going Medieval or RimWorld, the only thing that makes my game unique are the circumstances which I encounter. This game, that same thing holds true, but in addition, I also get this. I have these kind of perks that make it... Whoo! Roman's fecal test came back negative. You don't have Giardia, bud. You just had a poopy butthole. But it just kind of adds a lot of really cool, fun granularity to your playstyle, which I really, really, really like. So it makes it so I'm just not like playing the same game someone else is playing with different randomly generated things. What I will say though is I hope that this doesn't result in flavor of the month builds for everyone's playthrough, because I find that it's just kind of it's a symptom of being in a connected age where gaming has oftentimes, to the detriment of its diversity, a min-max approach to everything, where everyone goes, okay, I just have to play the best way possible, rather than the way I want to play, the organic way I've chosen to play. So I hope that this doesn't kind of force that hand. If this was the normal game and not the beta, would you have to... Yeah, there's a big diplomacy system that they have invested into the game, which we can't really go into here, but you would have diplomacy, right? So the region view shows you which regions are under whose control. You can claim other regions when you have enough influence. Claims can be refuted, or if a war is declared, blocked by the presence of an enemy army. So you would definitely have that kind of kingdom simulation portion of it, which is really cool. This guy's a little trader coming through here. What are you doing? Hey.
That's your fur. You trying to eat your fur? Look at you. Look at you.
Your fur. You big monkey. He's up to a resounding... We're just waiting for one more lumber. I should be fast-forwarding this. I should be fast-forwarding it. But you're so cute. And sometimes I just want to show you off. You just want to show you the fuck off. Oh! Okay. Queek, is it the first time your dogs had Giardia? Because let me tell you, I freaked out. What, 10? I think I'm just too far. I freaked out when Roman first got Giardia, and I just did not know what to do. And you read things online, and it's like, boil all the things he has. And you're like, oh. But I promise it's really actually not that bad. Just clean his butt when he poops. Give him his antibiotics, and he'll be so good so fast. It takes like... depending on what antibiotic they give him, either the pill or like a little pouch, probably both, it'll stop him up so fast. So Manorlords feels like a combo of Age of Empires, Frostpunk, and Total War. Yeah, that's honestly Flessin kind of how it feels. More akin to Banished or Bannerlord. I've never played Banished, Burkars, so I couldn't tell you. I'd say it plays more akin to... Honestly, what I just said, Age of Empires, Frostpunk, and Total War. The combat feels more like Total War and Age of Empires. The building of everything feels very Frostpunky. Need one more lumber. This specific dog, yes, but my big Australian chef got it. Yeah, dude, Queek, 100%. Him. He's like a little fucking truffle pig. I walk anywhere where he's like... You're just snuffling everything on the ground. I'm like, God damn it, Roman. For cars, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the channel, brother. And Ross, thank you very much for renewing your membership as well, my dude. So we're building plots here so we can finally have bros to... we're going to actually reduce one of these guys so it just goes and builds. We can have people actually living in homes. When they live in homes, it increases their population because they will make more people. Oh, what? Are you so upset that I put you on the bed? Most dogs don't get cool beds to lay on, okay? Most dogs get a cardboard box and, like, a bone to sleep on. By the way, head on over to sneakenergy.com. Use creator code SPARTY to check out. Help me! Like, seriously. Join, turn around, back, felt like Sparty deserved love. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it, man. It is both our full-time jobs. One time he ate a massive bullfrog and a snake within 10 minutes. Your dog is a missing link, bro. That's insane. So once these are constructed, we have this kind of... you don't have to follow this. It's just kind of a way to guide you through is essentially how the game plays out. But I have to then make a forager hut. We have to make a number of things here. So I think this area will kind of make into like a pretty cool little civic place. Oh. No matter what. Okay, so I can't make an immediate right turn. Adjust curve. Control. Road curvature. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Things I did not know I could do that I am now doing. Boom. I don't know, John. Peasants are coming to your village. This is great, but watch out for your supplies. Hungry and cold peasants can rebel. So yeah, that's a big thing now is we have to focus on food. So, now, we are going to make a mulberry bush thing, but I think the kind of quick and easy thing to do here is to make a meat gathering post. And we'll do that right. We're going to do it right here. Actually, demolish that. I want to make a road coming out here, and I'll make this kind of like an industrial district right here. So if I place this here, though, it says overlap wild animals habitat may cause migration. So if you get too close, they'll just be like, no, no, no. The animal's like, no, I'm not going to stay here, dude. And once this constructs, I can choose basically the locations. And same thing here, right? I can say unlimited work area or set a specific work area for them, which is really cool. Dude, yeah, Turner and I have been Battle Brothers for ages. Oh, Ken, are you excited, man? Ken Roman had a little bit of diarrhea this last days. He didn't tear his bed up. There was like a little like fabric loop, and you use it to hang it. Like, oh, okay, hey, I'll hang this up so that I can dry it if I so wish. And the boy here decided it would be a good idea to bite that fabric loop when I went to the gym. And he, in biting it, ripped a little hole in the... oh shit. No. That was close. Whew. Hide user and add moderator should not be right on top of each other. Come here. Here. Yeah, he opened up a little hole in the bed and then pulled some of the fabric out and ate a little bit of it. And it gave him bad diarrhea. But he's fine now. Hey, here.
I'm trying to get you off. What are you gonna do? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I got him another little bed. No, I paint Warhammer. I haven't painted in a long time. I don't know if War Hipsters are here still, but I'm not going to go... I could get my models down to show you, but I'm not going to have an accomplished painter look at them and go, hog swallow. What pish posh has this man created? Oh, fuck. No, this is a mini Australian Shepherd. Nah, I don't have a cat anymore. Oh, let me see. Imager.com. This is... this will take ages because for some reason, when the game is up, when I'm streaming and the game is up and all that, everything else runs way slower. I'll get you a picture of one of my last models I painted very well. because I was running a Sisters of Battle army, but I realized that maybe doing Sisters of Battle is not the best call because it's just going to be too time consuming. What are you doing back here, bud? Use old design. What? Let me see all my posts, please. Oh, here she is. Here. This is my Sisters of Battle. Unfortunately, my white scar was chunky and shitty, so her helmet looks like crap, and I have to repaint it because I had to buy a new white scar. But it's a model I'm very proud of. It looks really solid to me. I can't really do script, so I didn't do script on the scroll, but to me, it's a great model. But I realized that it's like, okay, I spent a long time. That's the tester model for the army, and Sisters of Battle is a horde army. So while I love the lore for them and everything and how they fight and their rules, and I think it might be my favorite army next to my Blood Angels, I just can't feasibly paint. I can't feasibly paint an army of 80 sisters because that's what you need to be competitive, more or less.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
Okay, so that's there, that's there. There, don't do that there. Stodes are really cool. I like Custodes a lot. Nightlords are my favorite everything pretty much. But I'm going to be making I'm going to be doing my Grey Knights because it's like maybe in total 30, 40 models across everything versus Sisters of Battle was going to be like 2 tanks, 3 to 6 penitent engines, a bunch of sisters. It just would have been so many models that I wouldn't have been able to do them all. So because I put these little expansion slots on these things, I have these capabilities. So I can make a vegetable garden, which allows them to give their own food, chicken coop, or goat shed to make milk. Now this costs gold or silver, so I can't make these, but I can go ahead and do this, which is cool. It just costs 1 tool. Yeah, I know. This is pretty cool. Check this out. So that I can do this and walk around my village. Hello, people. My pointy shoes are getting wet. Move this oxen. What do you mean, Osman? The models or what? Yeah, I love painting the models and I love assembling the models in very specific ways and be like, okay, I want this to look like that. My character doesn't look like this. I chose the bald bearded guy. Yeah, I like to have things that have a little bit more uniqueness to them. Luis Felipe Gomez, you know that you are selecting 3 people, a family, and not a worker in the jobs. What do you mean by that? This? Can you select? I mean, I didn't think you could select. Because I know it's okay, there's their families. Uh-oh. Water. Well, finish the water here, man. So when you go to press add worker, it adds a family. I don't know about how to add individual workers. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, it is now a team, but still, it's for the most part a single dude doing this, and it's great. No water access? Why not? Oh, no fuel available. Fuck. Meaning, we need firewood. Can I do that?
Get to work, lads.
Yeah, the families do grow, 100%. So if I hover over this, you can see my total population is 7 because it's 5 peasant families, 6 and 2. We also have to make a market area. This isn't necessarily, I don't ever know, why does this need to be, this doesn't need to be big that I see. Because we also do these food stalls.
Let's go, people.
There we go. Yeah, just it doesn't need to be big though, right? Like you can make it huge. I just don't know why you'd want to make it huge.
We need more workers here.
So I guess this is where I kind of get a little lost when it comes to the working assignment, because it's assigned families. These peasants will focus on working their jobs with their the job they're assigned to. If there's nothing to do for a while, they will help with other jobs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people assigned. Hitching post I made enable idle laborers. Use the setting to control whether peasants should use the building as a temporary job when they're idle. So I'm saying that 2 families work here is basically it, right? Looks too modern, actually. I really like it, actually, Durgo. So would removing this worker be a good idea and placing him somewhere else? Because looking at this, I guess I don't really know how the population is spread across. Like we've got 5 families and 9 population. Make sure you have enough food and fuel and storage. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, but how do you micro those families? I guess that's the big question. It's like, okay, yeah, I can press this button.
Let's get to work.
We don't need as much timber anymore now. We need way more food. Alright, Aiden, thank you again for your donation, brother. Like, we still need timber because there's going to be things we need to build. But for right now, I think we're pretty good. We can make an expansion slot, too. No hostile animals that I know of, no. Correct. Should make a nice church, too. I'm gonna chart. Maybe this. Make this area over here. Control click. Nope. 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 Alt remove. Enough fuel to last 6 months. We have no idle families. So if I make another house, will another family come? Build more surprises in point. What's going on here? Usually that means that storage in one location is... Yeah, okay, so there's too much firewood here. We're in June. Okay, we got plenty of time here. Silurius, there's a ton of actual combat that's not in this right now. Yeah, we're definitely going to get more homes in here. So what I'm going to do is... over here. Here. Over here. Make this, and I'll make more homes this direction. Yeah, the music's great, dude. The music is great. Let's get one home down right now. The big thing is we need to get more food production. So, fuel, have enough for, again, 5 months. We'll put one family here. I'm just going to move that guy here. Now, how close should we be to these berries is the real question. Like, we only have a certain amount of time we can harvest them with. Like, do I need to put this right on top of it? I was going to put it over here and have them walk their way over there. A little bit of a bug there, I think. There we go. Yeah, I'll put it like right here. And they can walk over to it. Won't someone think of the children? Yeah, as soon as we get the 2, we'll make it right, like there, so. Our burgeoning little town. I think Roman's passed out right now. There we go. Got that second one. Make this right here.
Let's go, people!
Is the temperature seasonal change? Yes, Ting Ting. So right now we're in July, and we're in summer. So crop harvest start in late summer. End of harvest, plowing and sowing crops recommended for maximum yield next summer. Berries start disappearing. So we have just a little bit of time left before berries start leaving me. Winter berry pauses vanish. Firewood is required for survival. Sheep shearing forbidden. Chance of getting ill. So what we'll start doing then is just like Samuel said, we'll start moving towards building farming stuff so that we can start to kind of plan for that. I don't really know where to build the farming stuff though. So if I look at this, okay, maybe the field. What is emmer fertility? Oh, well, great. This is all the green emmer. Is emmer supposed to be wheat? Yes, Ting Ting. You need fuel. Perfect. So that's going to go over there. We should hopefully get another family here now. Emmer is wheat. Okay, cool. I was like, I couldn't. Is a variety of wheat. Got it. I was like, what the fuck is emmer? So what do you make first then? Flax for linen? Or do you make wheat for food? Or do you jump into a sheep farm and try to barter in sheep? I guess we can make that kind of like around here in this area. This whole like strip right here is green. So food stores are coming up pretty well here, which is good. Food enough to last 5 months. So we basically need to make through December, January, February. It's 3 months. Yeah, the sheep you have to buy. You have to barter in sheep.
Let's go, people!
Settlement intro. New message. Get rid of this. Let's get this. Boom. I didn't realize my webcam was hidden this whole time. As you walk the perimeter, surveying your village with pride, a woman walks past you. She's bent nearly double under a sack. You ask how long she's been walking. She tells you it takes her half a day now to get all the food she needs for her family from the hunters and farmers that surround the village. If only there was a marketplace where your people could acquire food, clothing, and firewood, they'd be happier and have more time for their work. Well, allow me to satisfy you there. What's up, Flying Dutch? We got another family that has come in, which is good. We'll build a little bit more too. What's our timber at? Good. Okay, 2. 8 construction costs for faith building. We'll hold off on that. We're just pretty much going to stockpile for the long winter ahead. Food's doing its thing. Wood cutting doing its thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the storehouse. Okay. I should build something. Maybe I make a tannery for all the pelts I've got, just to put them into leather. But I think I'm gonna need. Let's prioritize another house. They think they'll have the ability to create a full trade hub aligned settlement, like a massive sweeping marketplace. I'm not sure, actually, for cars. And we won't worry about the actual farming portion of it yet. We'll work on a farm, too. So we'll use that one tool we've got, plus the 4 lumber to work on this farm now. Where do we make it? Do we make it maybe right here? This is probably a pretty good spot for it. I mean, I could kind of just keep this more of like a civic location. And the actual farm could probably be over here. Like if we're looking at this fertility portion. Like this portion. Oh, that's kind of close to this. Might cause migration. I can put the farm right here. Then put the field right in this location. I can write like this. I mean, obviously this is too large, but... Damn, I can't move this? Fuck. I was hoping I could just move the market area. Use that item. Huh. Whatever cars? Why? Sir Markalot, what's up, dude? We started about 2 hours ago? Or about an hour ago. It was mainly the stalls, not having to walk over here. We need to make a clothing stall. Doesn't really matter, but... I just don't have cloth, leather, or yarn, so it's not going to be huge. Speaking where people can play already. No, yeah, you can go on Markalot. Just go ahead and download it from it's on the website. It's on Steam. It's on Steam. Just type in Bannerlords or Manorlords and you can find it there. Sam, what are you saying? Nah, because the wheat needs to be threshed, then the grain into flour via windmills, then baked at the bakery or building. So what are you saying? So we got another family coming in here, which is good. I still want more food, so...
Let's get to work.
So where are we saying we want to make this, So we build the actual farm, not in the fertile location, right? So like looking at this... See how it's like not fertile here? I'd want to build the farm like here, right? And then make the actual field in the fertile location. So maybe we make the field like right here. And make the farm right on the other side of this road. I don't know what 7 workers is. I don't know. I don't know like how that equates. Like, is one family equivalent of how many workers? Like, I guess that's the question, I suppose. And used to employ peasants at the field. Foreign workers plow the fields. I'm okay with them not letting us save. I mean, like, okay, max field workers 3, max field workers 6. Like, as a large field, okay, I guess is my big question.
Come on, people, get to work.
You just go download it on Steam.
Get to work.
There's a link to it right in the what's it called? I can burn witches. You should in the description you should see a link to it. It's free for 7 days. What does a demo cost after 7 days, or is it shut off after 7 days? Luis, thank you very much. If you make a field of agriculture, you'll only grow one thing. It's advisable to make 3 smaller ones that have more variable. Okay, so that's what we do then. Flax is definitely not fertile around me almost anywhere. Barley, more fertile over here. Rye, okay, so rye and emmer. Flax is just like nowhere. And this is like a little bit more. I want these to be a little bit more higher contrast colors. Okay, is this a shadow or is that like a darker color? You know, like... Yeah, that's another thing too, like, is, I know flax isn't food. I know flax is not food. Flax you use to make linen, and linen is important for, clothing production. Because I will need that. Workforce 7, nice. We could probably do like a field here then. So maybe one field like that, and then just another, like 3 fields right here. Why is it doing that? Why is it medium? I guess it's a medium plot, I suppose. Orders.
Let's go!
One sec, guys. Gonna stop these bots here and now. All right. All right. All right, that should stop our little Slaneshi bot spammers. Guys, please make sure you are liking the stream. Oh yeah, look at that. It did it. I wasn't even looking. Look at that. Let's play this for 6 hours. Brooding Slav. I love that name, man. Yeah, it's a very simple, fun, addictive game that I think I like more than a lot of other games in the same genre. I put the timer a lot longer. What do you mean the timer? Is there a way to like, it'd be cool to like just get this to snap? There we go. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and do... Banner King's Force. Is there a War Element 2, which is awesome videos? Yeah, Disco there is. We can't play it in the what's it called in the demo here. We have 3 months worth of food, so we need way more food. So let's. We're good with fuel, so let's remove that family and add one more here because we only have a little bit more time until we cannot dip anymore into the berries, into the berries and cream. So, oh, cool. So make this emmer, make this barley, and I guess we'll just do this one flax. Reputation brings up the lost fertility, though. Maybe we just do fallow. I assume we have to assign people to the farm. Did you set the collection area? Ace, I didn't. I let it automatically do it. You can just do it. It says unlimited work area, so I just let it do its thing. And I let this only go to 20. So it doesn't hunt this location to extinction. go. So we probably should make maybe another home or two here. Okay, so we have enough food and fuel for through winter. I think with the amount here, we should definitely make... What is this at? 10. Oh, 1. Should we stick both of these on... I was thinking maybe both of these on Emmer and this one on Pharaoh or Follow. I don't know. I haven't touched this yet. I don't think it's worth touching right now. It's August. Maybe it's not worth it to touch that. I'm going to make a clothing stall just so I have it out of the way.
Come on, people, get to work.
You too, Mike, and thank you very much, brother. I hope your dad gets better, my dude. My recommendation for farming is for every one field that is being worked, there should be 2 fallow fields. And those 3 fields rotate between which field is being worked on. So you're saying right now, this one should be Emmer. And we add people to it.
Hey, give us a
I'll just press 1 here. Plowing progress, sowing progress, crop. Okay, I guess it's not really worth it right now. Maybe we just don't do this right now. Because we're about to come into winter. Well, we can plant carrots, but I don't have tools to do so. Oh. So that you'd want that then, right? That's really good. See, that's such a good amount of foresight right there. But I feel like maybe we want one of these to be barley, so we can make a tavern. Yeah, I know. This, if you look at this as end of harvest, like it doesn't seem worthwhile because we're about to start into autumn. So harvesting is not worth it at this point. Disco Hobbit, I like RPing and putting a family's house by where they work. Foraging family, lumberjacks, miners. That's actually pretty cool. But I don't think you can really determine that, right? Like, if I place a house here, I don't think that they will become farmers. Or do we know if they do or not? Yes, I am standing. This is currently a standing desk. Maybe we should make a tannery, though. Don't have the lumber for that. Make it in due course. Just basically get the tannery out so we can take advantage of all this leather. You have 29 pelts just chilling here. Squattober? I mean, always. I don't think there's a limit, kick up flicks. I'm not really sure, to be honest, though. Let's see here. Maybe one more here, just to get some more fuel for the long winter ahead. Logging camp, actually, maybe do there.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
Oh, Eli, it's pretty alright. Someone earlier did say they had 58. They had some that had a lot. Alright, look at our budding little town, guys. Like, this game is going to be so awesome. You can't build castles. The highest I can get is this these bailey walls and a gatehouse and tax collectors and garrison towers, but I can't make a manor house, for example. I think in the full game they're going to get to that point. So something I'm going to be doing on the channel soon. Oh, we have 5 timber all of a sudden? Okay, well, let's go ahead and make that tannery. The tannery might not be worth it. Should I make something else instead? I was just trying to think of a way to convert all this leather into something useful. It's just chilling here. Is your Count Von Dandy Pants? Yes, Ting Ting, I definitely will. Oh, yeah, make a church. Good call, Disco. You'll need warm clothes for winter. I don't really know how to make that, though. Like, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, isn't leather warm clothes? Or do I need linen and all that? Now let's wait for the church, I suppose. I heard you don't have to assign anyone there and it gives good boosts. What are you talking about, Disco? Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to do some history content on the channel. Use Big Daddy Rune to do the artwork for it. And like I don't know a good alpha tester here. What's up, Undertaker? How you doing, man? If you have any cool tips you want to throw my way, go ahead and let me know. Oh, the church doesn't need a family assignment. Got it. Yeah, you do need a lot more right-wing problematic perspective. Let me tell you something, brother. Julius Caesar, I'll tell you what he did to those frogs. I just don't know what subject to cover first. And Spiffing Brit and I were talking about it, and he actually recommended like maybe do a subject that like poses a question rather than just saying like the entire history of the Bronze Age collapse. Hey, what the fuck, Flesson? It's not working right now, man. Look at that. Oh, okay, there it goes. Oh, dude, Asinine Mortal had to step in. Timed out for 1 second. Why does it say that? Timed out for 1 second. For 1 second. This is good. I'm liking what's going on here. Streamlabs has made itself into a spam bot. I love it. But yeah, rather than doing like a set history subject, posit it as a question saying like, okay, was Julius Caesar a great general? And do that, which I actually think is a really cool way to approach that. Let me see if I can cloud bot this a little bit. Getting poll store loyalty timers. No. Mod tools. Preferences. I don't see a thing to make it last for longer. Ban these motherfuckers. Alright, I'll time them out for... At 2 Streamlabs. I'm a historian. Leonidas, you are? Welcome, my bro. The Alamo? Or was Alexander actually great? That's a pretty cool one, actually, Samuel. Nazis and monkeys. Lagoon. Do you think the collapse of the Roman economic system and the rise of feudalism and manorialism was a good thing? That's such a good question. I think the collapse of the Roman economic system wasn't awesome, but I think that had the most thirst trap. Which history general had the most thirst trap paintings? Holy shit, dude! Napoleon, man, he just coming out there full one nipple and everything. He's like, I point to my horse with 2 fingers. But I think that feudalism originally had a good intention behind being a genesis of, dude, thirst trap paintings is so fucking good. I can't get over it. Against like the original kind of conventions of Dark Ages, right? Dark Ages happen. The Roman Empire, quote unquote, collapses. When I say quote unquote, majority of people didn't realize that Roman Empire had actually collapsed. So feudalism at first, I think, had really good intentions of like hey, yeah, I'll provide protection, you just work the land. But I think that eventually, as you get into stuff like robber knights and robber barons and the complete tyranny behind feudalism and the absolute monarchies, because absolute monarchies don't come about until a couple hundreds of years is not actually probably a right statement, and you can correct me on that for sure, Leonidas, but like absolute monarchies aren't that common that fast. Most people didn't have that mentality. So like if you look at the Frankish kingdoms, they didn't have an absolute monarchy for the most part. We talked about that when we talked about the Frankish kingdoms for CK3 history time. And I think that feudalism originally was a good idea, but it got derailed very fast. And I think that another big problem was the church and the church's loss of land, and through that loss of land, its loss of power, and through that loss of power, it became embedded into the monarchy in ways that it could try to manipulate the people. And that's what the Council of Nicaea basically is, right? And the Treatise of Worms and Trent is basically looking at how do we create a narrative that is unanimous and it sets a very specific way that we want to approach people in the Dark Ages and in the Middle Ages, because there are way more Gospels, right, than what's in the actual Bible. That's what the Council of Nicaea basically did. Like, okay, we're opening up the canon. We're going to put these Gospels in. We're going to shut the fucking canon. And the Gospel of Thomas, which paints Jesus as like a wizard, that's not going anywhere. I will put that in the Dead Sea Scrolls cave and don't talk about it ever. Do you think the science could have played a larger role during the Dark Ages than it did? The church wasn't so absolute. You know, I think that it's kind of a bit of a misnomer that the Dark Ages were a dark time. I think the biggest thing that is important to note about the Dark Ages is I tried to find the books of Enoch, but I had a professor in high school, a teacher in high school that was like, don't do that. He's like, do not do that. Because he went to seminary to become a priest, and when he did, okay, I'll pause to talk about this because I can't. I'm trying to like think of the game real quick. So he went to seminary to become a priest. And want to disable the HUD for screenshot. Yeah, dude, this is my favorite thing, Undertaker. Like, I love just kind of sitting here and just. In fact, we'll sit right here. So he went to seminary to become a priest, and before he kind of finished, he just said, I won't do it. I decided this isn't the vocation for me. And but when he was going through it, one of the so he was a Catholic priest is what he was becoming, and the Monsignor of the seminary said, like, hey, here's the vault. Every single archdiocese is basically a religious district, has one of these vaults, and these vaults are basically where we store any kind of documentation on, let's just say, religious phenomenon, and that stigmata, well, not necessarily exorcisms, but possessions, demonic possessions, anything like that. And he was saying that, you know, knocking on, like, looking up, because at that time I was really into the occult, and I was looking up at, like, you know, I was an edgy kid in high school, right? I was like, oh, look up all this, like, witchcraft and demonology and all these things, and the Book of Epoch and Enoch and all this stuff, and, like, looking into all this stuff with demons and everything. And he was like, stop. He's like, don't do it anymore. He's like, I understand you're interested in it, and that's cool, but you are like it's like in 40K, right? Like an untrained mind looking into the warp, like can be tricked. And he's like, if you knock on that door long enough, something will open it, and you don't want to know what it's going to happen. I was like, and that was pretty crazy to me, because he had then told me some stories that the Monsignor had told him about when the Monsignor was like a priest, like a little fledgling priest, and had gone to an actual exorcism, and it was in like a hospital, and they were outside the room praying, and that Monsignor's Monsignor had come to do the exorcism, and he opened the door, and the child was sitting upright, like unnaturally still, like not just a straight back, but like kind of like bent forward like that, thoracic spine as it is. And as the guy walked into the room, the child said, like, how did that girl look on the way in, Father? And like that's all the guy saw. But I'm like, dude, that's no, no, fuck this. Like I haven't looked any of that stuff up since. And I used to look it up all the time. I used to think it was so interesting. Cool. Lord Dante Pants. But yes, Undertaker, this is another one of my favorite features. I assume that this right now is just the only model they've got, even though this is one of the guys that you can choose. But we'll eventually be able to choose any of the other ones. Why Jesus' image was changed? Why do people still worship the image knowing it's fake? Space Dude 420. So Jesus looks like, to put this in the most plain of terminology, Jesus looks like whatever population it's looking to convert. There's Hindu Jesus, or Hindi Jesus, who looks very similar to Hindi deities. There is African Jesus, who looks, like you guessed it, African. There is Jesus for the steppes that has more of a steppes look to him. Like, that was a big portion of Jesus Christ's, not iconography, but paintings and pictures as form of conversion, was to make him look like the people that were trying to be converted. Which Jesus has the best. Yeah, which Jesus has the best thirst trap pictures. Dude, Southern Baptist Jesus. Why are we switching to Twitch? We're not switching to Twitch, David Vanderpool. But when Dark Tide comes out, we'll be using Twitch. My lands, they're beautiful. They're about to be plagued by snow. Okay, so how's our lands doing? So we need more fuel. Lots more fuel. So let's go ahead and do that. What are you doing, Stab Jesus? I hope I get a Dark Tide sponsorship. But Dark Tide has Twitch integration. So you guys will be able to determine like things that happen in the game. And I'll be doing both. How do I rotate the burgage plots? What do you mean rotate them? Dude, look at me, man. Just that Jesus. In the medieval period, it was just common to portray ancient events in the contemporary fashion, be it the Bible or other ancient events. So there's that. Yeah, 100%. It's funny too how it's like Luther was such a quote-unquote heretic for trying to do sermons, trying to do mass in the vernacular, and to translate the Bible into the vernacular of that location. And now it seems like such a duh thing, right? So, I mean, masses were done in Latin, and the Bible was in Latin. A lot of that is forms of control. A lot of that is a lot of medieval forms of control. And the medieval, well, I guess, we would say he's medieval. He's not really necessarily medieval. It's like high medieval, low Renaissance time period. But a lot of that just kind of comes down to this weird, not weird, but a keeping everyone under a certain point uneducated enough that they didn't do anything with it. No, I will never go to a midnight mass. Are you crazy, Queek? Holy shit! Oh. Okay, let's make a church. On that note, let's convert. We're gonna uproot these trees here, but that's okay because we are literally surrounded by trees, and I think this is kind of a cool little place for it. Place 4 corners and then press the rotate button. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I thought you meant like rotating like field, like crops. What is this game about? David Vanderpool. It is about creating your own little village, which eventually becomes a city, which eventually becomes a kingdom, and then having military and stuff like that, which we don't have in the demo. But I'm sure Undertaker #1 has plenty of fun with that. I like how it doesn't like completely destroy everything, right? Like it still keeps some trees like around it to have like a little bit of cool look to it. J.R.R. Tolkien was holding the Mass in Latin even when it was legalized swap to vernacular in England. Interesting. I don't know that. Dude, Flying Dutchman, I was actually just thinking about that. Like, I thought of doing a tier list for empires in the Victorian era. I thought that'd be kind of fun. Like, okay, we look at stuff like England, which is like S tier, right? But I don't think that many people look at Prussia as having a really huge, important empire during the Victorian era because it goes on to create the German Empire, right? So, and correct me if I'm wrong there, Flying Dutchman. It's not like a direct one-to-one correlation, because Prussia also was getting like smashed on all ends from a lot of different people. But like Prussian Empire is one of the ones that is a little bit less knowledge. I think when we're all going through that time period in our history classes, we're like, oh yes, Prussia, and then Prussia like kind of like disappears as far as like the narrative goes. But it's kind of what becomes important into the creation of the German Empire. Italian unification would be a great thing to cover and good V3. Enrak, I think it's going to be my first campaign is the Italian unification, because I didn't even know about it until I looked it up. Certainly won't become a kingdom. There's a fictionalized version of Franconia in the 14th century. You're a minor noble. The king of Germany is your sovereign. Ah. Yeah, Austria is A to S tier. I didn't realize that Italy was kind of used as a battleground for proxy wars between Austria, France, and Spain. Do the procedural paths work well? Always worried about the game getting out of hand with them everywhere. Things seem to be working very well, Pepper Peppington, but I have also very deliberately kind of set things up to work. Like, okay, I have built the road around here to have as much possible transportation in between these locations. I have built roads around here to access things as quickly as possible. So I've been trying to remove as much procedural movement as possible, if that makes sense. Fuel is still pretty low. Okay, so then let's go ahead and move that down. We just got to make sure we have enough fuel to last through the next couple bit. You shall not pass. So this looks like it's going to show me the lowest value here. Streaming channel, want to know if you have any recommendations for how to stream. Tristan, absolutely, man. My pleasure, brother. My biggest suggestion to you would be to be consistent. If you say you're going to stream 3 days a week, stream those 3 days a week. It doesn't matter what you're streaming. It will pick up in time. It just takes time to pick up. Just over 200 pop. Had 25 to 45 FPS. Is that? Oh, yeah, frames per second, but it tanked to 16x speed. We got some really nice pics from that in my village. That's awesome, though, Undertaker. Well, it's going to run bad right now because remember, guys, this is the demo to an early access. This is not... there's clearly going to be plenty of memory issues and stuff like that. But, I mean, honestly, the game runs very smooth for the most part. I think most people won't get beyond a certain point in this game. And I think beyond their first year, they probably won't play. They're like, okay, well, I've tried it out. I'll wait until there's more development. And I don't think they're going to experience enough issues. Prussia, Germany is certainly a contender. Heavily industrialized railroads and efficient bureaucracy. I'll debate you all day on that subject. Yeah, a Flying Dutchman, I think it'd be pretty cool to do like a tier list video for like the big ones. France, Spain, Britain, Prussia, Austria, Ottomans, Russian Empire is huge at that time, right? This is... Romanovs fell in... When was the end of the Romanovs? 1700s? 1800. It's something 64. 1864? 1764? 1664? Chinese dynasties? That's a good point too, yeah, Quick. The Japanese Empire is just starting to build its momentum. The Russo-Japanese War is a huge point in history, and it's super overlooked. That's more in the beginning of the 19th or beginning of the 20th century. Not. It's like the end of the Victorian era. Multiplayer in this game, I think, is coming, right, Sam? Or no. It's not. Is it? Do you know anything about that you can answer on it, Undertaker? I did a big report on the Russo-Japanese War, and it's what put Japan on the map as an actual feasible superpower. It's just a difference of Western versus Eastern schooling. MP is a consideration. There we go. Okay. Russia as an empire was high during the Victorian. I would definitely agree with that. If it's a Clash of Clans, it will be mayhem. You don't retract it. I think it was a valid statement, Leonidas.
Heaven shone down and
Because we're talking about that empire, like the term for it, Zarian. Is that on it? I think we could probably make one more. Do we have enough? Oh, fuel just went to 13. That went way too fast. Emery, what's up, dude? Emery's over here scoping the competition. Don't worry, man. We both know. We both know Bannerlords is great. Person running on the Discord. A lot changed over the course of the everything. Dude, Dutch, by all means, type it up, bro. I know it's not competition at all. Definitely a different like subgenre, right? Zeros, they don't work. 9 is top priority. Yes, correct, Sam. I found that out the hard way because I didn't get it. But yeah, 9 is top priority. I'm so excited for Bannerlord's launch. What is Banish? Is Banish good? People have been talking some shite about it.
Get to work, lad.
More than enough fuel now, so we'll fuel for about a month. The new release plans post? No, I did not. Did you see it, Flesson? Did you see it and you didn't tell me about it? Fuck it. Oh. Oh, perfect. I see what you just sent me. Thank you. Thank you, Emery. I will take a look at this. Post haste. Release plan. Oh. Banner formation. The banners is the game. Oh. Oh. Each tower. Oh, I'm so hard. We'll look at that at the end of the stream. We'll read the post together, my bros. I'll even record it so I can do that for my video. I'm saying Mannerlord is created by one dev. Well, it was one main guy. Doesn't he contract out the models? Yeah, Pepper Peppington. I think it's that people kind of look at it like there's one guy who's pulling those strings all the time, doing that the entire time. And now he has a team now because he has a developer. He has a publisher above him now. One proud Bavarian has a video on the release for Bannerlord. Brutal survival city builder. Do I know what Banished is? Let me see. Banished game. Is this the one I think it is? No. Okay. Okay. I was thinking of the game that was the game where you have to fight like hordes of zombies and stuff. Not There Are Millions. There's like a medieval There Are Millions. I thought that's what you guys were talking about. You find it complicated? I actually find it pretty... I find the layering of the game to be very good. Which CK3 thing? Oh, did you see the CK3 dev diary about their long... No, I did not, Anrock. That's what we're talking about. What did you... Can you paraphrase it?
Let's get to work.
So we won't touch that. I don't really know what to do during the winter. This is exhausted, I believe. Yeah, berries are at 0. The berries and cream. For iron, do you converts iron ore? Do I make this mining pit on the actual thing here, or do I make it here and then go and mine it? I invoke the right of Prima Nocta. I will take her into my bed on the first night of your union. You do build it on it, Undertaker? Used to extract iron ore from my deposits of clay from clay deposits. Okay, cool. Thank you, dude. The right of the first night is not a thing. I know, but it's a great scene in that movie. By God, you will not! Okay, so let's kind of recap what we've got here. We've got a farm. We've got 3 fields that we will then do some rotations on. We've got a hunting camp, which is going and harvesting these wild animals. We're almost done with our church. Pop that bad boy up. We have 7 houses, soon to have an 8th one here. And we have a forager hut, a woodcutter, storehouse, and granary. What should we make next? A hitching post, we have our food and stalls and all that over here. But... of course, Queek. You're not peasants. You are my people. 2 crops per year. So, Undertaker, what do you mean by that? So if I'm going Emmer into fallow, fallow, then fallow, Emmer, fallow, and then fallow, fallow, Emmer, are you saying that one of those this should actually be like barley here? Or flax here? Or what do you mean? Points to build a position. Yeah, more or less Billy Chops. Yes, I know. Move them. Emmer, flax, fallow, for example. So, Emmer, flax, fallow, and then fallow, flax, Emmer, like that. Doesn't have a set release date yet, no. We should actually work on making the windmill now. No, just have 2 crops on each field with 1 field per year. Oh, okay, so like this. Apexis I did not, because by the time that we got to the next stage, the embargo for the Warriors of Chaos campaign is lifted, so we did a Warriors of Chaos campaign. If that helps you in your discovery. Why famine? Why, dude? Of course. Happy to help, man. What's up, Kurt? There's some lovely dirt down there, my lord. We'll make a windmill, though, right here. Not enough resource, windmill efficiency. Ooh. That's got a 99 efficiency, too. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Is there 100%? I kind of get 100%. And just kind of have everything together there. I am good, Larry Strawberry. How art thou, my lord, my liege? I lack and delay. Thrice upon the morrow I find ye on the hill. I shall deal with thee post-haste. I shall have your maidenhead. Since the ox is needed to transport lumber, it doesn't really improve production much if you add more lumberjacks without more oxen. So make more hitching posts, you're saying? Well, I can't necessarily because I need more oxen, right? Or add more people here. Actually, I have no one on this. I don't know what the benefit of having more workers is at the hitching post. Now I need to build this to get more oxen, correct? And we have a ton of pelts, so we should make maybe a trading post up here. I don't know. Indubitably, sir. Oh, why is this taking so long? Because I'm on fucking 1x. What does the bell sound do? That's great. No, not put the board game. Is it good? Guess hopefully we'll have enough there. Yeah, sleepy boy? Sleepy's down here? I don't know, I just try to make like a little civic area. Looks like an American suburb. Suburb buddy. Is there a detriment to doing that though, Undertaker? I was just doing it so I had like a set location to have everything. Oh. Pythagorasville. Soldier City, baby girl. Yeah. So I think we'll make a livestock trader and a trading post because it's, I think, some of the only things we really do during winter. Doesn't really fit itself into the looks. Wish I could. No, I get what you're saying, man. Yeah, I thought about just doing like little small, like clusters of 1 and 2, 3, stuff like that. But I just wanted something that I could easily kind of add to in one set location right now. Everything's like super jammed up. Yeah, I definitely took a look at this. So I was assuming though that this is administration, this is industry, this is like gathering, and this is something related to agriculture. I'm stoked on it. I'm going to make a 40k Monopoly game. Need some ideas for Manals. Quick, just go buy the 40k Monopoly. I have like a weird. I love collecting Monopoly, by the way. I have a whole bunch of Monopoly sets. Build more storehouses or employ more storehouse work. Why? Why would I need to do that? I mean, aren't they just going to come take the firewood? Agriculture, forest economy, industry, and trade administration and such. Ah, okay. I wasn't too far off. So agriculture, forest economy, industry, and then trade administration and such, kind of clockwise. I gotcha. I'm so stoked on those. Yeah, clothing though we have to get access to, so we need flax for that because we need linen. It's wool into yarn and flax into linen. Let's go ahead and do. Does this matter? Does it matter where this is created? Kind of like that right there.
Get to work, lads.
Kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Like little trading area. You can, I don't know. You can put it in probably Bannerlord General for now. I don't have a set channel for it. You could just send them to me if you want. You'll see me in the upper right corner. There's not a fantasy monopoly, no. It'd probably be an Age of Sigmar one in due time. Anything else though you guys think we should jump on right now? You know what? Wait, 2 more lumber will make a windmill just to have it for next season. That'd be awesome, man. What is that? Is that like the beginning of winter? It has come. Watch the land change. It's already starting to get stark. Okay. Market attacking this whip tooltip. Okay, it's work in progress. Okay, so if you want, do an Eldar Farseer, do a Chaos Lord, do a Space Marine Chaplain, do a Dark Eldar Witch, do like a Tyranid Hormigaunt, because they're just cute. Yeah, I do too, Anrak, that it's not just like, oh, it's winter. Like, no, like, look, things are starting to freeze over very slowly. Starting to build up on here. Starting to get like kind of icy. Dead stare gets deader.
Let's get to work.
Efficiency up? What is that? Oh, the snow is building. Sure. Dude, look at it, look at it. You can see it, you can see it. Lord Dantypants wants you to take a look at our new civic area. This is modeled after a number of track homes, as they call them, in the regions of Francia. This is where a number of homes are created in a somewhat similar fashion to cut down on costs and enable for families to move out of metropolitan areas into the suburbs. Typically done at the end of World War II as a part of a big boom in population growth. Lord Dantypants has you come and enjoy this very lovely outhouse. Take a look at this. Not too big for me, or too small for me, but I do say it's quite small enough for the peasantry. Moving further forward, we can see our lovely livestock trading location. Not quite up to snuff just yet, but these stalls here enable... Oh, quite cold on the evening, are you? Wish you had a dandy cloak, don't ye? These stalls will enable you to access all of our food, our firewood, and... well, maybe the clothing I don't have access to. And our church. This, the parish, is humble location that enables us to worship the good word of Jesus Christ. In the vernacular, of course. I'll come over on his ears. A bit wet back here. A bit wet. Someone needs to fucking fix this. My dandy shoes are getting dandy wet. Now into the back area, we see our lovely, untouched lands, which I have yet to do anything with, but you can see rounding the corner we have farms. We have got farms, and oh my. Well, let's just move on before Peter gets involved in this whole situation, but this is what the hunting lodges is, and we have our nice lovely farm, which has access, again, for very small people, not me, a man of robust size, character, and breeding stock. Moving on forward, yes, of course, indubitably, yes. Build away, builder. We're going to be erecting a windmill here in future days, so that as we come into the spring months, we'll have plenty of flour to turn into bread and stuff. Yes, our storehouse, our lovely granary, and look at the oxen, big, strong oxen, huge penises on these animals, huge penises indeed. Rounding the corner, we're coming to the end of our little village, but these back steps are sassy. Like, I'm stepping back, I'm stepping back, I'm stepping back indeed. A jolly good show indeed, Trouble. And you see these good men, these good logging men, turning these logs here into... Uh-oh. We just crashed. No! No! Too much walking around on foot. That's what did it to us. We should have been... We were too cocky. We were too cocky. All gone. All gone. The tour, though, was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. No, god damn it. No. Oh, damn. Guys, we gotta take a look at this. This is sweet. So this is... This is Undertaker. This is his... Oh, this is his village that he made. Look at that, dude. That's awesome. Spirit of the Fox, how old do you think I am? That's awesome. So you don't do every single home having expansion slots, huh? Which I mean makes sense. I guess it not necessarily doesn't make a whole ton of sense. But I like what you did here, like big curved roads, some buildings in here, this little corner spot right there, this guy right there. Like I really like that. Dude, that's awesome. Really? I don't know why it timed you out, dude. You didn't even spam symbols. I am 34 years old. Check the water veins, check the resources, build one rounded road to enclose the town area, cut into it with roads, and build from there. So, here's the main road, I take it, you're saying? Then you built one big road around, and you just kind of cut into it, you're saying? That's kind of a cool idea. That's pretty sick, man. Thank you for sharing, brother. Next to the church with a starting road. Oh, I see. Streamlabs, you are invariable. Like you've become the monster you hate the most. You're the one who is spamming now. Alright, gotta recreate the Black Templar. I like this cool little coat of arms, like making it that much bigger. There we go. Escape and Blight. Were it so easy, battle brother. So we'll just play for a little bit more. And I'll streamline this process way faster. I just was kind of showing off a lot of stuff and talking about things. So let's see what we got here. We got some wild animals. We got a stone deposit, berries and cream, And we have a lot iron deposit up there. So what's your build order then? Do you immediately jump into a logging camp because it kind of is like the compulsory thing to make? Well, I'm not really speed run here. I'm not a magician. And would you just make a road right down through here? Like this?
I've only begun.
Let me see what you said on Streamlabs, my bro. Streamlabs. What are you doing? Eli donated $35. Hopefully Streamlabs doesn't avert this donation to their new friends. Thank you very much, dude. Largest donation of the day, my bro. The granary or forager or hunter to avoid issues with rain spoiling the food, then woodcutter. Interesting. So let's make a granary first then. Let's actually take a look at this too. What's our fertility like? So water, mainly right here, right? That's our primary source of water. To see where you place the well and such. And then I see how I connect the stuff. When I build the woodcutter far off the main road, that might get included. Usually I try to get a rough triangle. Okay. So then would you make a triangle from here to here? Like this to this? Because that's where like a lot of the primary water goes. Remember, Undertaker #1 is an alpha tester, so he's giving us those key insider tips, bros.
A steadfast supporter.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's available to the public. You can go ahead and download it on Steam. In case I think I'd go with a rough square around the street from the north of the street to then come over into the south. So you mean kind of like this? Well, we don't want to cut into that. So kind of like this. Because again, our underground water is mainly all right through here. Or would you cut that like right there? I guess it doesn't really matter. Layfield is the same area I had in the last screenshot. You can compare, but yeah, kind of like that. Okay. Oh, layout. I got you. Emmer, flax, barley. Right. Okay. So none. Let's go ahead and make a granary. That's what's available to us. Oh, we're in a corner now. Ow, Roman, you dropped that on my foot, dickhead. Oh, we're at Layfield. Okay, I've never been here. I've only done the other one, this one. I've only done this one twice, 4 times a lady. So where are all those berries at? I got right down there. Got everything in there. He does want attention. He always does, little butthead. Let's go ahead and do this right here.
Come on, people, get to work.
Move that hitching post there for now.
People. Hey, give us a hand over here.
Oh, you have not seen him? Come here.
Oh, hi, big guy. Oh, is this a Wookie? Is this your Wookie? Did you? Oh, you push your Wookie in my face. Get your Wookie out of my face, buddy. Release. Hey, release. What is this? You're supposed to listen to that command. Thank you. Ah, release. Thank you, bud. Yeah, this is the big boy. Look at him, he's huge now. He's a big puppy. She's a big puppy. Oh, your breath. Your breath is so stinky. Your breath is so stinky. You're almost 30 pounds, aren't you? But he's doing well, man. He's doing well, dude. He's a good little thunder buddy. Want this? Go get it. Okay. So that's gonna be made. Logging camp we can make kind of like over here. Maybe just like right here. I kind of don't know where to make this logging camp.
Come on, people. Get to work.
It's one dude, but he contracts for a lot of stuff. But yeah, for the most part, one guy.
Let's get to work.
Now I'm like all like timid about where I want to place things. I'm like, oh, where's the forest? South of the King's Road, like right here. What's north? You're saying like over here? Yeah, he is a mini Aussie. Gee, quick, what the hell did you give him, man? So any particular reason why putting it south of that road is a good idea? North of the iron mine? Won't the hitching post have to move things down here?
Get to work.
We do this on that side.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Oxen act anywhere. Oh, okay. Okay, sick. I was like, shit, I was gonna work with these fucking oxen. You should be moving those supplies into there, which is good. Where's our berries? Okay, berries over there. So for berries, though, do I want to put them closer to a granary, right?
Let's go, people.
Okay, so timber is low. Okay, so that'll all be made.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Okay, so we need 6 more lumber. No, 2 more lumber, sorry. Come on. Yeah, that's where water flows through, yeah. I'm looking at the underwater, that's got that filter on. Should have that wood any second now. I see the oxen just carting it back and forth. John, well, glad to hear that, man. Welcome to the channel, dude. Welcome aboard, my bro. There we go. Alright. Hunting camp, add a person there.
Let's go, people.
Ah, good call there, Undertaker. Hi, buddy. Dude, they're just all at my shit right now. Okay, so we need a well. Place that well right there.
Let's get to work.
I throw well right there, actually.
Come on, people. Get to work.
We'll make, kinda like that. That's kind of cool. Excuse you. Can I fucking help you, dog? Slamming into me all fancy like.
Wait for a little bit so you can sleep. So you can sleep.
Dog just ran into the back of my leg as hard as he could. Hey, don't eat your fur. Yeah, you could be like, oh, I didn't fucking eat it. You ate it, dude. For which interrogation? Ken, you're crazy, dude. That's what I like about you, you know, bro. This is absolute fucking insane, dude.
Get to work, man. Come on, people. Get to work.
So we got all those set up. We need to make more of our lumber, though. We definitely need more families, so we need to hurry up on that shit. I'm gonna remove a family off here just so we can make people build. Really? Already in September? That's not good. Okay. Oh, you better settle. You're over here whining because you're bored and you want me to go play with you. I did play Stronghold. I played Stronghold a lot when I was growing up. Alright. Oh, you'll be fine. Just go.
We need more men at the camp.
Proper tutorial scenarios next time. Doing a natural building. Dude, I should talk to the developer. I'm like, listen, I will do those tutorials for you free of charge. I will make those tutorials for you. Someone dedicated stream to follow that person. That's hilarious. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Hey, give us a hand over there.
Oh no, I would actually. That's what I mean. Like, I kind of have thought, like, you know, long and hard about what I really want to do with like the future of like my channel and everything like that. And I thought of like it'd be really fun to get a job in the gaming industry, making doing like not independently, but like, okay, I work for a company, and that company, like, we need get that up. Hey, like, we need like, hey, we're making this brand new game. Okay, we're making that new game. I'm on it. I'll be the guy in charge of the tutorial process for that game. Because honestly, I have not played a single game where I went, oh, I learned so much in that tutorial. That was a good way to get me started. Albeit, most games don't have a very complex set of mechanics. Like if I'm playing Destiny, if I'm playing Call of Duty, if I'm playing Fortnite, which are three of the most popular games, right? If I'm playing any of the sports games, anything like that, by and large, I don't necessarily need a complex tutorial. But if I worked for like a Paradox, imagine me narrating the in-game tutorial for you whenever you booted up a Paradox game. Imagine me narrating the in-game tutorial for you every time you booted up a Total War game. Like, I think it's the problem with strategy games right now is strategy games have become something of, they have mechanic bloat to make them stand apart from one another and to make the genre diverse and cool and interesting. So you jump into these games that have like 500 mechanics and you have to sort your way through them, and that's not very easy. So I think that that's kind of the biggest problem with strategy games, is that the barrier of entry is too high. And if the tutorial was like a guided 1 hour playthrough session, I think you'd come out of it wanting to actually play the game. That's the biggest thing too, Darkness, is that you're playing these games and they're just like, hey, read this wall of text. I booted up Old World and I was like, I'm not reading this. I'm not gonna read this fucking wall of text right now. Like, if someone wants to narrate it to me, even then I won't. Because I see what they're narrating to me and I'm like, there's a sense of accomplishment though. Like learning a hard to play game, you learn a lot. You're like, fuck yeah, dude, I can crush it all. But when you play like Dark Souls, the curve is in the style, not in the mechanics, which is a difference, right? Paradox games, the curve is in the mechanics, not the style. Because once you understand Hearts of Iron, Stellaris, or Crusader Kings, you're ba 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 ba. With Crusader King or with like a Dark Souls, it doesn't matter how well you know the game. If you're not good at your timing and stuff like that, it won't matter. Our settlement has been increased. You going to town on that one, buddy? You going to town down there? You going to town down there? Let me see. You weren't even supposed to be able to do that, and you did that. That's insane to me. You're just like ripping stuff apart. I gotta stop letting you play with them. You're done? Done with this one now, too. But the problem is that you don't just chew a toy, you chew one specific spot. So when I take the toy away from you and I give it back to you, you continue to chew that one specific little spot. If you didn't do that, I wouldn't take your toys away from you. But you do that, and so I gotta take the toys away from you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks, Bob. He's not even a toy killer, Darkness. He just bites meticulously at one spot. And then it's like, well, now I can't let you keep chewing that. like Ken. Let's get a dog trainer's opinion. If you can see here, he has chewed off the corners of this. I have to just throw this out, right? I can't let him keep chewing this thing because he'll just chew it and keep biting off little portions of it and eating it and eating it and eating it and eating it. How can you teach people to play games you can't do? I can teach the doggo not to chew, but he needs to have something to occupy his little brain. You mean pitch out? You mean throw it out, right? We need to get fuel. Hey. No, his teeth are, all his adult teeth are in. He just likes to chew. You guys helping Slavic actually 3D scan stuff like the church doors for the game. Those are real 15th century church doors. That's sick as fuck, man. Dude, we're coming into like a really quick... Pooh. Yeah, man, I hate that part. So food we're pretty good with. Fur in my mouth.
Let's go, people.
The work area is empty. Do we already... Oh, no, we're just coming in November. That guy there. Woodcutters. Gotta put one person there for sure, because we need...
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you upset?
You doofus. We're gonna need that fuel. Kind of like that, with 3 buildings right there. Exposed storage. Exposed storage. Where's the storage? Oh, what the fuck? Dried fish cow stuff helps with his teeth not hitting. Unfortunately, because of his little poopy butt darknesses, I can't give him anything fun for a little bit. In due time, though. You know what I'm going to do here is that bot. No, just no punishment message. There we go. There we go. Now he won't spam. So now if he bans a bot, he won't spam it. I don't think we're gonna make it to winter, man. We don't have the fuel. I mean, I got the storehouse. I got someone. I wanted to go pick that up. There we go. It's one big, huge manor. Oh, good another Undertaker. Your company find you some black gold Texas tea. Need one more log. No, Alexander. Look at you, man. You're just a machine today. Go for it, bud. Perfect, there we go. I can do a bit of this, a little bit of that. You guys hear Roman's toy, huh? Yeah, that's why I was like, course, Empire. Thanks for joining in, dude. Yeah, absolutely check the game out, guys. We got 81 of you bros checking in here today. Make sure you're liking that stream. It helps me out a ton. We need more timber. But the logging, like, we really need more fuel, really, more than anything. We need 3 months worth of fuel, more or less. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that, my dude. Yeah, peasants. Look, it's getting frosty.
We need more workers here.
You're gonna get them, buddy. We have made a plot. That's cool because it's like we'll do this and this. Or like this over here, or do like that. That's really fun. I kind of like this way of approaching, like, building up the town more than the other way I used to do. There we go. Ton of... We just needed the people to go bring stuff back from here. It was all over the place. Aren't ya? The big cure today, aren't ya? Oh, you got me right in the lips. You got me right in the lips. Well. Oh, great. Settle. Stay. That. This. Just chill for a little. Alrighty. I put him in his crate for just a little bit to kind of give him a chance to just hang out. He'll go to sleep for a little bit in there. I think he'll just kind of... Sometimes I've noticed if he's chewing a whole bunch, he's bored and he's like, okay, I'm gonna chew my way through fucking something. If I put him in this crate, he'll go to bed for a little bit. Okay, so what is our fertility? This is the most green over here. Kind of hard to tell with the white backdrop.
Let's get to work.
No command over this region? Oh. Perfect. We got our little farming life set up here. He's like, I'm in timeout. It's alright, buddy. I'm just letting you sleep for a little bit. It's called a mandatory nap time. Kitten Mittens, absolutely, dude. Happy to help out. And sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, dude, is your cat making too much noise all the time? Yeah, I kind of like this look. It's a lot more like organic looking. It's fun, man. Winter does look pretty good, right? Love it. Dude, it's just out in force, you're right. So is that the action you would have taken though, Ken? Like, hey, you know, you noticed that Roman was really going to town, focusing hard, chewing the shit out of toys. Would you have either taken him on a walk, given him like some sort of like actual play time, or just kind of put him in a... Because he hasn't had a mandatory like kind of nap today. I've just kind of let him roam about. Is that how you would have approached that? I asked because Ken trains dogs. Let this kind of do its thing. I gotta pee really quick, guys. Be right back. Oh, let me set this up first. So these can go Emmer. That's what I do, Queek. I he is being... His little brain is being put to the test quite a bit. The things I've learned about Asus over time is just the dog out. Tie dog as much as you can. As you can with either training and playing. Yeah, I definitely, like, usually we'll go on, like, we go on a pretty good walk in the morning, and then we'll go on a walk in the evening. Then I'll give him some time at the gym, and he kind of usually just chills out in his crate. No sign? Okay, good. I gotta pee real quick. Okay, so let me let this all do its thing. This is how I'm doing this, right? This is the right way to do it? This one's just fallow, and then goes, like, I don't know, Emmer? That's it? That's what I gotta do? Yeah, dude, I've been doing a lot of kennel time with him, so he really kind of builds into it. I gotta pee real quick, be right back, guys. Let me know if I should change this the way it is. I thought that's how it's kind of supposed to be, right?
Pedal. Good boy, bud.
We got a few Aussies in the shelter we have to talk.
I mean, he's really good around people. Like, really, like, I mean, he's still struggling to. He's definitely still jumping on people, which I don't want him to do, right? But that just kind of comes with constantly being on top of him in age and stuff like that, so. What? Oh, Kudjin, I'm sorry, man. Coming to the end of February as the frost melts. Gotta try a high effectiveness around here somewhere. 92, 91, 90, 98, 99. Alright. 96 isn't bad. I know, we need one more log, but I'm just trying to find a percentage spot in the meantime. So I can do this, we'll get that log pretty quick. I mean, 96 should be good. Yeah, that's what I've told a lot of my friends. Like, hey, if he jumps on you, push your knee out and tell him no, and he'll get the hit real quick. Now we're into March. So flax. Let's go ahead and do. Now let's get this going. 3. What? Wait, one more timber. That's why. I don't know if we should do anything about threshing, like priority here. Disconnect from railroad network. What? Why? No, it's not. Stupid. Pathmaster human ant farm.
Come on, people, get to work.
It's very fun north. You mean there's plenty of resources together and work?
Okay, I got that. So let's make this here.
Let's go, people!
Two, 3, 4. What's that fallow for this year? Okay, so this will be the top priority. This will be the third. Oh wait, no. I want this to be 9. 8, 7, and 6. Okay, that's how you do it, brother. Build a couple more homes too, if we can. Too steep, huh? Crazy. 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 Go make this over here then. Time. And that should give us enough. Let's go. One more. One more log. So like, there we go. The hell? Here we go. That'll kind of up our ante here with in respects to our villagers, so we get more villagers to have more farmers.
Let's get to work! We need more workers here. Let's go, people.
You till that fucking field, man.
Get to work, lads!
That's awesome. That's so cool, man.
Come on, people, get to work.
Suppose we don't need anything. The Willow doesn't need people yet. Or it's grain, because we don't have any grain.
We need more workers here.
I love this. Is so fun.
Let's go, people!
There you go. Go all the way and take a look at the whole entire area. You ever thought about doing guides for Hoi 4? Nobody on YouTube makes guides as well as you do. You know what? I don't really want to be honest. I like Hoi 4, but it just kind of doesn't. It doesn't scratch an itch of content I want to make guides for because the game is so old now at this point. So I think that if I did do a guide for it, it would kind of lose its steam very quickly, unfortunately. Or I just wouldn't get much coverage and I would feel like I wasted my time. Unfortunately, anytime I do anything for YouTube, I have to think about what's like the monetary gain from it. Like, if I waste a bunch of time making a video and it doesn't get any views, it becomes very hard for me to want to continue doing content for it, unfortunately. Have you forgotten to appease Slanesh? Dude, seriously, right? Like, everywhere. Look at this, look at some growth.
Get to work, lads!
These farmers are waiting. That's why I put all these idle things on. It is a shame you can't save, but I understand why. It's like, alright, just kind of pushing through some portions of the game right now. Food only enough for 2 months. Oh, okay, well, we're going to fix that in due time. Not that worried about it. Once this kind of pushes through into crop growth, we'll be going hard in the paint on it. King of Bannerlord indeed. Oh, want a pumpkin? I'm going to go hard on Victoria 3, brother. Someone has asked me why I'm not covering Bannerlord. I'm definitely going to be doing more Bannerlord videos because the launch is coming up soon, so we'll be doing lots there. Okay, and speaking of Bannerlord, I do want to cover the blog post. So what we're going to do here pretty soon is we'll jump off of this. I'll boot up the blog post, and I'm going to actually record me covering it so that I can just kind of put that online right after this. "20 days for lunch." So we're in summer now. Crop harvest starts in late summer. Okay. They're harvesting it, which is awesome. That's so cool.
Get to work, lads.
What do you mean? What's wrong here? We got 6. Road access obstructed. I mean, I guess I could do that. I was like the other way more a little bit. And that'll do. That's cool, actually. Oh shit, want a pumpkin, thank you, dude. Let's actually take one of these guys off of here. And I can go boot up the windmill over there.
Let's go, people. work, lads.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun, like kind of like maintaining these fields and everything. They're just harvesting everything, bringing it all back.
Let's get to work.
These buildings here are gonna bring more families. This is I'm like hooked. Oven's right here. I'm just getting everything to kind of pull from their locations into where they need to go.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
Where do the dunkings begin? Right now they're threshing it to make grain.
Heaven shine down and grow the land.
And he's putting the grain into there. Dude, that's so cool. And he has flax to go take advantage of. Oh shit.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
Flour's been created, and he's making cloth from the flax, and he's making bread. That's so cool, man. Yeah, we definitely need way more fuel too. Cutting lodge there. Alright, that's pretty sick. Alright guys, I think it's time that we switch gears here. I'm gonna cover this blog post. I'm gonna record it too, so I have a video to just kind of slap up. That'll help me out a ton. But I hope you enjoy this. I hope you really enjoyed Manorlords as much as I did, and you can see how you can really get lost in it, right? Like that whole last 45 minutes, I fell into a cosmos. I was like, ugh. Just getting drawn more and more into it. Settle. No, settle. You'll figure it out. Settle.
He's like, oh, we're gonna get out, get out. I'll make like history videos. Want a lumpkin? Pumpkin. Want a lumpkin? So we now have that. He was just like, "You gonna let me out? Are you hungry? Oh, you got the head tilt. 10 more minutes and I'll take you out, okay, bud?" Okay. So we're good there. And that I'm so excited for that game to get even just early access. That's gonna be great. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Let's go ahead and press accept here. Let's press this here, do this there. Okay. I'm taking a look at the post here. I'm gonna highlight some stuff. Thing. Oh man, this is a sick post. I can't wait to go through with you guys. Rapid character AI character will soon receive the first iteration of voiceovers.
You probably are.
Oh. Achievements. Okay, cool. You better not be eating that owl, man. No, sir, you better not be. Our intention is features. Oh man, bandits. Okay. Not all that bad. Operating from the shadows will allow you to keep going on. Yeah, no, it's a black screen right now. I'm here, I'll just do this. I'm highlighting everything. Damn, there's so much in the future they've got. Oh my god, that's a big post. Each other systems where there's ability to promote community, in particular, the ability to compare. Should a character grow too old and tired to continue the fight, the new location will allow them to hand over the reins to the next generation. Okay, gonna abdicate the throne. Put it into the clan with our game. Games cutscenes provide that. Look back at the two years. This is where our game goes. Okay, setting stats. Similar vein, content creators are now going to be able to make records of their adventures using our replay editor. Ooh. Although there are many more ideas that we are keen to explore. Some of them are balance tweaks to our auto battle. Smaller topics. Okay, I'll put all those right there. Put him on the payroll. Eli on the payroll? I don't know, man. I don't know. He might try to do a coup. Control schemes and haptic feedback. As well as a variety of other quality of life changes to the party member snorting. And others will be more involved, such as the claimant. Okay. Some of the questions that came up were certainly open to the DLCs as they came. We to provide with additional content. It'll be some time before we release. Okay, that's a red right there. Gradual shift in development will not be mutually. So that there's no particular deal that we want to announce right now. However, we are observing and discussing many topics. In regards, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude. Okay, cool. So guys, let's have some fun. Let's record this. We'll do it live, my brews. Okay, I'm gonna press F11 too, because who wants to see my bookmarks? No one. I'll highlight the little guy too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut off that. We won't be getting any kind of interruptions during this. And I'm just going to start recording. You can feel free to say stuff in the chat if you'd so wish. But I'm going to record this again like I am recording a video. I'm going to keep my face into it because it's just kind of fun for this. And it makes it easier because then I don't have to make a video later. But let's go ahead and start here. Remember, no giving me him. Hey, settle. Good boy. Stay. We'll get that out in a second. Alright, we got ourselves a cool little blog post from Tail Worlds about the release plans for Bannerlord. Remember, Bannerlord is coming out October 25th, a release date that it shares with Victoria 3 from Paradox. And in this video today, we are going to go through what the release plans are for that quote-unquote release candidate of Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. And I'm really excited about this, guys. This is a long time coming, right? It came out in late March 2020, and now we're coming into October 2022. So 2+ years in development to get us to this point. So a lot of fun, exciting things. Let's go through this here today. I'm actually streaming right now. That's why I have a webcam up. So I'm doing this as a live stream. So if you see anything that pops up as part of the stream, like a donation or something like that, I apologize. Again, it is a live stream. I decided to just kind of do this in the middle of the stream. My dog might start chewing on his toys. Who knows? Let's have some fun here taking a look at the release plans for Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Content creator, that's not my content creator face. So here we go. Again, October 25th. The pre-order is open for consoles. Many of you came to say hi at Gamescom and PAX, and this is that sweet little picture there. Dude, look at this guy in the back, man. Like full on Blondia. But road to release, what does it include? It includes banners. For one, we really cannot leave our lords and ladies without a banner any longer. You may have already seen how they look in the recent demo footage, but just in case, we have attached a screenshot below. So we have a really cool look at what the Imperial banners look like, and I absolutely love it. Banner formations there. The banners in the game will be equipable items that players and AI heroes can use to benefit the formations they lead in battle. Alongside them, they will also be introducing new crafting pieces with cloth attachments. These won't just allow players to create weapons with an extra bit of flair. And just to highlight it, I forgot my head's in the way. Extra bit of flair, they will add to the overall visual experience as troops are re-equipped to carry them as well. And while these changes will spice up our existing scenes, we have also been hard at work to make new ones. Soon, this is a spice little ditty right here. Soon, each of our 53 towns will be unique, and the pool for castles, battle terrains, and smaller locations like hideouts will also continue to be expanded. Of course, the world map will see further improvements as well. That's all really exciting, you know. Like finally we're getting banners added into the game. They were saying that banners, they were having a little bit of an issue with what they liked for the actual physics of the banner, but we now know that we're going going to be getting cultural specific banners. We've already seen a teaser of some of those images in past dev blogs that have showed off the kind of headpieces up here. Like this is again the one for the Imperials. We can see the twin eagle and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how that kind of progresses. Is it linked to your clan level that maybe has a different progression of the little icon on the top? Is it just strictly a crafting thing where you have to craft a banner and that banner then is spread out across your army? Whatever it is, I'm just curious to see what that integration looks like aside from the actual banners being existent into the game. So to add on to this, we are finalizing a fundamental overhaul of the AI, of the agent AI movement system. Which helps NPCs deal with difficult terrain like in sieges, and notably improves issues with congestion. In fact, let's go show this little GIF right there. You can see them throwing javelins into my bald head. Improves issues with congestion. It does so through a range of physics adjustments, better situational understanding and manners, waiting on the allies ahead, and by shifting away from a binary cardinal input and towards a partial 360-degree one. Think keyboard versus controller. Naturally, you, the player, will still be able to play with either. And I really like this. I mean, obviously, this has been one of the big things that we've been dealing with a lot over the last 2 some odd years of, okay, they've done some sort of pass on the AI agent movement, and they've done another nav mesh for them for the sieges and stuff like that, but we still kind of get hits up with congestion. We hit up with certain locations that just kind of become natural choke points that are not supposed to be choke points. All these things that have kind of played themselves out across the last 2 some years. So it's cool to see this kind of coming again to another step of, I guess, progression or evolution from where it was before, you know, away from a binary cardinal system and towards a partial 360 one. So I like that. Cardinal system being the cardinal directions, by the way. Now into the other portions. Now looks and movement are important, of course. Audio is a big portion of this. So accordingly, we are quite happy to say that the AI characters will soon receive the first iteration of voiceovers for storyline dialogues and greetings. Conversations in general will also benefit from a range of new and updated facial expressions. So here's what that sounds like.
You probably are aware that I am Asus. I'm not sure why you have sought me out, but know that my old life as an Imperial lapdog is over.
Oh, I do declare. So we'll be able to see those. Yeah, that's for Asus. But beyond these, the recently shared custom servers, battle mode, and multiplayer modding will continue to receive support, which is huge. Much like them, the Steam Workshop is also being tested with a number of our community members. Thanks to that, it should become available to you in the near future. I'm hoping in the near future is with launch. We definitely need that Steam Workshop because that Steam Workshop is going to ensure the longevity of the game. It allows for way easier access to the mods, and more importantly, it allows those mods ease of access to update out to the end user. Because right now, me as the end user, it's kind of a shit show to get access to updates to mods consistently, and maybe I don't even know it's been updated. At least with the Steam Workshop, it's consistent, it's done, it's automatic, and it's easy to tap into. So I'm really excited for that Steam Workshop to kind of hit the game. Also, Achievements will be added in. Trading cards, backgrounds, and emoticons are scheduled to arrive with the game's release as well. So that's all fun stuff. So now that we've talked about the release plans, let's go into post-release. And with post-release, we get a lot of improvements, a lot of stuff off of the feedback that they've been given. It seems that everything up to this point was like, hey, these were the plans that we had with the game. Now we can start to work on a lot of the stuff that you guys have given us through feedback. And that seems to be the gist here, right? Our intention at this point is to continue making improvements based on your feedback. Having said that, there are already plans for a number of specific features and tweaks that we can discuss with you now. To begin with, we return to a classic early in development, we explored a prototype of the player not just clearing, but taking over common areas for criminals. This will be coming to the game. It will work similarly to other enterprises like workshops and caravans that provide players with a passive income, but will also have its own twist. As they're not exactly legal ventures, you will need to deal with our crime system, yet it's not all bad. Operating from the shadows will allow you to keep going in hostile environments, and coupled with further Encyclopedia Fog of War updates, allow you to retain access to information you would otherwise not have. Now, I do know from talking to a tester a long time ago, they had a whole class system in the game that allowed for assassinations and other criminal skullduggery things. So hopefully this will kind of reintroduce a lot of those. They were way old mechanics, so hopefully they'll kind of come back into the game here.
In addition to this, you will see the introduction of more specialized combat options. So for one, players are going to be able to sally out and launch a surprise attack on besiegers in order to destroy their siege engines, which I fucking love. This will take place in the existing siege locations, but follow a separate set of rules. As my dog eats his toy. The regular siege assault, in turn, won't be ignored either. We are working on a range of balance changes to tip the scales more in favor of siege towers and rams. For example, pushing ladders off the wall will be possible even when there are enemies climbing them. Ooh, look at that right there. In single player and in multiplayer. So here you can see it going in the in action. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Splat. That's fun. There'll be various tweaks as well to other systems in the order of battle system, stuff like that. And should your character choose to grow too old and tired to continue the fight, a new location will allow them to hand over the reins to the next generation. So basically abdicate the throne. And maybe, you know, you kind of hit a point where the game ends through whatever means, right? Now, this will then bring in the new statistics. The game over statistics, where you can kind of see what happened, right? Influence issues, tournaments won, prisoners recruited, enemy clans defected, total crime rating gained, all these things. And that's a new symbol there for the total crime rating right there. General, combat, I would assume trade, blacksmithing, maybe having to do with companions right here. So that's some pretty cool stuff right there. Also, in a similar vein, content creators are now going to be able to access a replay editor. So you'll be able to replay your actual battles that you'll go into, much like we've seen with a lot of their clips and their videos. So I'm very stoked to see what that looks like. Of course, me being a content creator. Now, on top of that, they have a ton of other things. So some smaller topics that they want to work on in the future are balance tweaks to our auto battle resolution, companion variety, raiding, settlement projects, or multiplayer classes and modes. Then other concerns, improvements to control schemes and haptic feedback, modding tools, multiplayer taunts and maps, diplomacy decision making, the clan kingdom cycle, the mission atmosphere and weather system, as well as a variety of quality of life changes such as party member sorting. So those are all some of the things that they have in mind for that post release. Now, the bad thing to all this, I guess the caveat, the asterisk, is that they have no plans for any kind of DLC in the future. Now, they're open to it, and they said they would like to do it, but there's just nothing on the early horizon for it. So I don't think we'll see a DLC for Bannerlord probably for another 2 years, I would assume, right? Like, maybe just 1 year. Maybe October 2023, they'll say, hey, it's our year anniversary of release. Here's the DLC announcement for a new faction or whatever it is. But I think that getting the nuts and bolts tightened on a lot of the other stuff that they've included in this blog post is absolutely crucial above jumping into a DLC after launch. I think that's kind of a bigger step. Even though the game's been in early access, I think it's time to get Steam Workshop, multiplayer, custom servers, those things up to a certain level of par before hitting into a DLC where it goes, okay, you've now introduced a whole new network of systems that you now have to balance, you have to tweak, you have to now incorporate into all the existing systems. I just think that this is the better way to go. I would personally like to see a DLC with more factions because I've been playing for the last 2 years and over X amount of hundreds of hours. But I think that from a development standpoint, this is probably the right way to go. But that covers us here on our release plans for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, guys. A whole bunch of new stuff coming for the release itself, those banners, all that fun tweaks and integrations into the game. I'm especially excited for that Steam Workshop. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited for the launch of Bannerlord, the console launch eventually of Bannerlord 2, right? The port into that. What are you excited for? Are you excited most for the Steam Workshop, for modding, for this replay editor, for the future for the game? Whatever it is, let it be known in the comment section below. As always, though, thank you so much for watching here today. Those that are watching in stream, I'll be jumping back to you, bros, to chat with you guys to close out. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and take care. Roman's like, that video is shit, dude. Quit your fucking job, man. But that also concludes our stream, my guys. I got a hungry puppy. I got a hungry me. And put those two together, and it makes for a recipe for disaster. We got 2 donations, though, to say thank you to. So let's go ahead and say those thank yous. One was from Aiden, one was from Eli. So let's go give some thank yous to our donors. $35 donation here from Eli, and a big shout out to Aiden for the $20 donation. But Burkhar is becoming a new member of the channel. Flesson19 for renewing his membership for a total of 19 months in a row, and Ross renewing his membership for 21 months in a row. So thank you guys all very, very, very much. Go to, I've had the Meat Mountain, and it is for fan-fucking-tastic. Arby's knocked it out of the park with the fucking Meat Mountain, dude. Get their own in-game factions. I would love that. Since I don't have it in Total War, I missed that boat because I wasn't a Total War influencer until 2 really launched. Because I started my channel right before the launch, right before the announcement of 2, and Dogbert got Turin and Party Elite and Total Biscuit, Indie Pride, and someone else put into the game. Those I've talked about it, like Nico Scalaral, that's Turin, Morgan, whatever the heck, the undead one, that's Indie Pride. Avishek is one of the another one. Like all those are those guys. I put them into the game. Professor Pone. Sporadicus is in my honor? I don't think so. I think it's just after Spartacus. Have I dived into Warhammer 3 yet? Yeah, Larry. Tons. You kidding me? Oh, settle. You gotta settle or you're not gonna come out. Down. Thank you. I'm letting you out of that cage in like 2 minutes, dude. You're gonna have a smorgasbord of gastrointestinal safe food. I got propectolin and fucking, what's it called? Probiotics on tap over there ready for you. Then, dude, we're gonna play fetch with the rope. Yeah, with the rope. So you hang tight, bro. Donate $1,000 to the stream keeps going. I can't. There's a point where I have to look at, yeah, sure, $1,000 would be great, but Roman needs to eat and play and pee, or he's gonna have a shit show right now. It might be. I don't know. It just isn't orc. You're not wrong. Alright, guys. I will be back here on Thursday. I don't know what we'll be streaming on Thursday. I gotta figure it out. I don't know if we do Total War. I don't know if I dude, yeah, I really like it, Professor Pone. I find that it's just the right amount of tedium without being over the top where I'm like, oh, there's just too much to do here. I can't, like, there's so much progression in a game like Going Medieval. It's really cool, but sometimes I kind of get lost in it a little bit to the point where I'm like, this is too much. It's taking too long to get to stuff that I like. I like the progression for this game is really good. I like it a lot. I have a spicy video up on it. Thank you again, Ross. Appreciate it, my dude. Yes, Ken, let's send those puppy pics, bro. Congratulations again on becoming a future puppy dad again. All right, guys. I got to feed this puppy. I got to feed this puppy. Let a channel pull just have the content. Okay, I can do that. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. And I'll see you bros on Thursday. GG Toodaloo.